All right.
Okay.
So, are you aware about like Hidan saying that his attacks, like he's the slowest member in the Akatsuki?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you aware of that statement?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you aware of Hidan telling Kakuzu that he can't kill him?
Can't kill who?
He can't kill Hidan.
No, I'm not aware of that statement, but
Okay,
I'll
I'll try.
accept it.
Okay, you'll accept it, right? So
Yeah.
Kakazu, right? So it's this like occasion where they're trying to fight like Yugito or whatever, right? And then Kakazu was like, "Oh, I'll leave it up to him because Kakazu is the one who can't kill Yugito, but Hidan is the one who actually defeats Yugito or whatever, right?"
Okay, so the statement is that Kakazu's like, "Hey, Hidan, you take this one," and then Hidan's like, "Oh, Kakazu, you're usually the doer. Why are you making me do this? I probably can't even tag her because I'm the slowest in the Akatsuki."
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Kakazu immediately after is able to react and tank an attack from Yugito
How is he tanking an attack?
because he wasn't harmed by it. He
Okay,
doesn't even
can you show me
damage.
that? Can you show me that?
Yeah, he was fine after the attack. I'll find it.
Okay, you saying that he was fine after the attack doesn't mean that he reacted to the attack.
He
The
grabbed
attack
it with his
still-
hands.
Okay, let me see that.
Okay.
Jiren violated.
What did Arrow Noodles talk about again? I don't fucking know.
A bunch of shit.
And I'll look for a scan as well while you're doing that.
Nice notes, True.
I'm making some notes, make sure.
All right. Would you peep at scans? And here is Kakazu blocking an attack from Yugito.
Okay.
Scans, hold on.
And Hidan specifically says he's too slow to attack Yugito as well, if you want that one.
Okay, but he's the one who actually ends up beating Yugito.
Yeah, he's the one who
Right.
does a ritual at the end, but we don't actually know if he was the one to harm her or not.
She's competent. So, okay. Just because he reacts to one attack of her doesn't mean anything, right? Can you show me the panel like before this, like the whole altercation, basically?
Yeah, I can find the chapter if you want. It'll take me a minute, but
okay.
Arrow is fodder.
Oof.
Your mother's fodder.
Alright, next person to talk, I'm gonna fucking serve him. You go for it. I fucking dare you.
Go for it. I fucking dare you.
Okay, see you, retard. No, he's gone. Fuck that nigga.
You banned him? That would be so funny.
He banned him.
Wait. He actually banned him?
Oh my god, True, you're such a spurry.
No, that was definitely justified.
Shut up.
Okay. I think I found it.
What chapter is it?
It's 312 if you want to look at it yourself. Here's the image I was referring to when Kakazu tells him to do it.
Okay, can someone find me the statement where like Kakuzu says that he can't kill Hidan or whatever?
I don't know where that's at, so
yeah, I'm asking somebody in the
he probably can't. I do remember that one because it's due to his immortality. It's not
okay.
Due to
can you show me it being due to his immortality?
Because Kakazu, it was like a narrative point that Kakazu had killed all of his previous partners, and the reason he wasn't able to kill Hidan was due to the immortality.
Okay, right. Are you aware that Hidan can be killed?
No, he can't.
He can't be killed?
No, he just got buried alive. There's nothing to actually show he was killed.
He died.
How do we know he died?
Because he died from, don't you know, like, if he doesn't eat, he can die from, like, nutrients, and his body just decays.
Is that ever shown? I'm pretty sure it just says he's immortal.
Okay, right. I'll show you.
And if he only can die from nutrients, that doesn't mean he can die in battle, right? So that makes sense.
So he can be killed.
No, right? I didn't agree to that, though. That doesn't mean he can be killed.
Okay, what is being killed, right? What is being killed?
Like, being killed is where someone is like
Shikamaru
killed
him. He killed Hidan. Do you know what killed? I'll give you the
definition. Can you show me that he actually
killed
him?
I'll give you the definition of killed.
No, just show me that he killed him first.
Okay, wait. First, I'll give you the definition of killed, and then I'll show you that he killed him.
Okay, go ahead then.
Because obviously you're not aware that Hidan is dead. Okay.
Wait, who has who? Sorry, just like
I have Kakazu.
I have Minato.
Yeah, he's Minato.
Okay, look at general. This is the definition of kill.
Post in
Cause
scans,
of
please.
death. Okay, I'll post it in scans as well for you.
Oh, I should have mentioned beforehand, but I'm recording this, so if once this debate ends, are you okay with me uploading this to YouTube?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Cause the death of a person or other living
Yeah.
thing.
So
right?
is
the
like
death.
is
Okay,
Kakazu
right.
gonna like take Hidan's Cheerios till he dies or something?
No, he killed. I'll just show you that Hidan's dead.
Well, the issue is like if he only can die from a lack of nutrients, right? That's not something Kakazu can conceivably do unless he like
he
buries him
can
in
kill
rubble.
him in some sort of way. That's my whole point.
Well, that just like again, this is not like an anti-feat for Kakazu because that just means he just dies from lack of nutrients, not from lack of like strength or something like that, right? Like not
Okay,
battle
but
power.
the fact that Kakazu is not capable of killing him and Hidan can be killed, right? That's my whole point of this, right?
But he only can be killed by nutrients.
I'm saying that Hidan can be killed, right?
Not in battle, though.
Because Shikamaru did find a way for him to die.
D1, think about this, right? If someone's fighting in battle, right, and they can't be killed in battle, but they can be killed from a lack of nutrients, Kakazu not being able to kill Hidan in battle is not an anti-feat because
Okay.
Hidan still is unable to be killed in battle.
Okay,
right?
I don't think you're following my point, right?
Like the only way Kakazu could kill him if that was the case is to bury him in rubble, right? Which he could do, but it's not something that he can conceivably do, right? Like he doesn't have any jutsu that makes a hole like Shikamaru made, right?
Okay.
Hidan could probably dig his way out of it.
Okay, are you done? All right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, right, the fact that Kakazu, right, says that he can't kill Hidan, right, and Hidan can be killed, means that Hidan will be over Kakazu, right? And this is further corroborated as when fucking Kakazu tells Hidan to take Yugito, right? And then you say he just reacts to that one attack from Yugito doesn't mean anything, right? He tells Hidan because Kakazu isn't capable of beating Yugito. Right, and I'm trying to find that scan. And you said it was around what chapter again?
It's like 313 or 312. It's one of those. I actually do have a scan that literally says Kakazu is stronger than Hidan, if that helps.
What scan is that?
It's when Kakashi is talking about Hidan and Kakazu, and he just outright says Kakazu is stronger than Hidan.
Let me find that scan. And what is it from?
It's from the fight with Kakazu and Kakashi.
No, I'm saying like what translation is it from?
That's Viz.
Okay, I don't want Viz.
What do you want?
I want like manga C.
Manga
C is Viz.
Okay, cool.
And you say around what chapter again? 312?
312, yeah. 312, 313, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Interesting.
Did you post the scan? Noodles.
Yeah, I have it. You said from Manga C, right?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
These two, they're
These two, they're strong, especially the one with the mask. One normally can't perform such high level jutsus unless they're okay. How is that outright saying he's stronger? He's just saying
because
that
he specifically.
Are you gonna let me finish? This is when we start the 8 fest. All right. So what I'm getting from this scan is right that Kakashi's just saying they're both strong, especially Kakazu because he can perform high level jutsus, and Hidan on the other hand, he just uses fucking taijutsu. So he's just saying since Kakazu can actually use high level jutsus, and Hidan, who just fucking swings his fucking axe and collects people's blood, would be more troublesome than Hidan. That's not necessarily meaning that Hidan is actually stronger than Kakazu. It just means that Kakazu has more access to better like jutsus and better like.
So let me respond to this now. So what he's saying is he's comparing them, right? And he's saying these two are both strong, but Kakazu is particularly strong, right? So what he's doing is he's specifically outlining Kakazu from Hidan to say that his strength is superlative to Hidan, or else he wouldn't even be saying that at all. why would he even need to outlier Kakuzu's strength in comparison to Hidan? And it's not like you can say he's lower because he's saying that he's especially strong, right? So that means it's higher, and he's comparing him to Hidan. So that means he's especially strong even in comparison to Hidan.
Okay, right. After he literally says this, right? He literally explains why he's saying this, right? He's saying this because
no, they're not related.
Oh, they're definitely related, right? So what he says is, right, there are these two, they are strong, especially the one with the mask. One normally can't perform such high level jutsu unless they're compatible with one's own chakra natures, right?
So
he's
would
saying,
you agree Kakuzu's jutsu are stronger?
I'm not done, Kakazu. I mean, I'm not done, Noodles.
Yes, I am Kakazu now. Hold on, someone changed my name.
Now, right? Kakashi's saying Kakuzu is especially strong because he shouldn't be able to use all these nature transformations, right? With fucking jutsus, right? He's not saying, oh, well, he's way more powerful than Hidan, right? He's saying this because he has access to jutsus one normally can't use, while Hidan just focuses on taijutsu, right? When we know like Akatsuki partners are somewhat relative to each other, right? That's why they're partners, right?
Okay, yeah, so he's saying that if you're just going to say it's like related to the jutsu, that just means Kakuzu's jutsu are higher level and stronger than Hidan, which is fine.
Okay, that's fine. What you were trying to say was, oh, he's stronger than Hidan. When that's not the case. All he's saying is that he can use jutsu that Hidan can't, and one normally can't use these jutsus. That's what I'm saying from this.
Okay, so what I'm going to argue is that Kakuzu's jutsu are stronger than Hidan, right? So that's fine. We can just accept that at least, and we can move from this point, yeah?
So you're saying Hidan is stronger than Kakuzu?
No, not necessarily. You haven't provided any evidence that Hidan's physically stronger.
Do you agree that they're relative?
No.
Why don't you agree that they're relative?
Because no evidence has been provided that they're relative.
Okay, I just explained why they would be relative, right? I just explained how Kakuzu said that he couldn't kill Hidan. I also brought up the fact that Kakuzu made Hidan take out Yugito because he wasn't capable of doing it. I also brought up the fact how he can be killed, and Kakuzu straight up says that he can't kill him, right?
Okay, so yeah, just not being able to kill someone doesn't necessarily mean you're stronger than them, right? Think of it this way, right?
You have to be relative.
Hold on. Let me explain.
Okay,
Say we have a power lifter, right? Say he's the best power lifter on the planet. Say like Brian Shaw, he's like the world's strongest man, like 5 times in a row. Or we can even use the current one, Half Thor, right? Half Thor is like the strongest man in the world currently. Holds multiple records, including the deadlift record, right? If Half Thor tried to fight a boxer, right, like a heavyweight boxer, he would get knocked out. It's not due to him with a lack of power, right? It's due to the skill of the boxer, right? So just necessarily not being able to defeat someone doesn't necessarily mean you're not stronger than them, right? Like Kakazu could easily be stronger than Hidan, but lacks the capability to deal with his immortality, right? That's a possibility we have to consider. So based on that, you cannot make the claim that he is necessarily weaker than Hidan.
Okay, do you agree Kakuzu is above Shikamaru?
Yes.
Okay, right. Shikamaru, right, who was capable of killing Hidan, right? Why couldn't Kakuzu kill him?
Because he doesn't have the preparation of Shikamaru.
He doesn't have the preparation of Shikamaru.
Yeah, Shikamaru didn't just outright beat him up.
Okay, listen. If Kakuzu, right, if you're saying Kakuzu is above him, right, Kakuzu should just outright just beat the fuck out of Hidan, right? He's capable of just beating the fuck out of Hidan.
He probably can.
Kakuzu, who is aware of Hidan's immortality, right, because they're partners and they fought multiple people with each other, right, being present during the battle, right? He should know how Hidan immortality works. It doesn't take a fucking genius to know how to fucking defeat somebody with immortality, right? Because even Shikamaru figured it out with just seeing it once, right?
Well, Shikamaru's like the smartest character in the series, so it's not really a fair comparison.
Can you not cut me off when I'm talking?
Well, you're making multiple points, so I'm going to address them by point.
They're all contingent on one point that I'm making, right?
Well, you said 2 things. You said Shikamaru was able to do it in just one look, right? And then you also said you have to be comparable to someone in order to kill them, right?
That's not what I'm saying. That
is what you're saying.
You're Charming me. I'll clarify what I'm saying, right? So let me talk now. Right? What I'm saying is Shikamaru, who just seen it once, no matter how the fuck smart he is, right, was able to figure out how to defeat somebody with immortality, right? And I'm saying Kakuzu, right, who was present during Hidan occasions with several opponents, right, wasn't able to kill him, right? He's stating that he can't kill him, but he knows of his immortality. So he should know how to kill him with his immortality because he's his partner and he's been there on several occasions with him during the battles, right?
Okay,
But Shikamaru, who saw it once, was able to kill him. And the
You're gonna
fact
need
that
to prove that
Kakuzu outright states that he can't
Okay,
kill him,
D1, calm
which
down,
would
calm
mean
down.
that Hidan is above him, right? And he even tells Yugito, he tells
Okay, let me
him
respond
to
now.
do.
Yeah, chill. Yeah, let me respond now. So yeah, you have to actually prove that Kakazu knows about or knows how to defeat Hidan's immortality. You said because he's his partner, right? It's possible that despite being Hidan's partner, that he doesn't know how to defeat his immortality. So if that's possible, right, and your situation is possible, which I agree with, it is possible, we have to actually define evidence for which possibility is more likely. So I'm now going to ask you to present evidence to prove Kakazu knows how to defeat Hidan's immortality.
Did you hear it? That's not what I claimed. Did you hear what I said? I'll say it again.
That is what you
right?
said.
I'll say it again, right? What I said is Shikamaru, right, who saw Shikamaru, right, who first saw Hidan, right? He seen it once and was able to figure out how to defeat him, his immortality, right? And what I'm saying, Kakuzu, who was present during Hidan, right, and seeing Hidan do that immortality jutsu several fucking times, right?
Yeah, that doesn't mean he knows how to defeat it.
Listen. Should know his ups and downs about the jutsu, right? I didn't say he did. I said he should, right? And I'm giving the evidence to prove why he should know that, right?
What
because
evidence
he's
have
his
you given?
partner, right?
Why does him being his
Are you
partner
listening?
necessarily prove
Noodles,
that
are you listening?
he's gonna go ahead and know how to defeat the
Noodles,
immortality?
are you listening?
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm further. You said because he's his partner, he should know. So I'm asking you to tell me why him being his partner matters.
Okay, you're not listening, right? Shikamaru,
That's literally
right?
what you said.
Shikamaru, right? Who's seen it once, was able to figure out a way how to defeat it.
Shikamaru is the
Kakuzu,
smartest
who
character in the
several-
series.
Prove that.
Okay, yeah, Shikamaru is stated to have like a fucking 400 IQ. No other character in the
Prove
series
that.
has that. Okay,
Prove
fine.
that.
I'll grab the scan.
Damn, true writing a Bible. Holy shit.
Listen, I'm just taking some notes down.
All right, here it
It's
is.
more than just notes.
Six Pass, do you mind giving me that statement, please?
Yeah, also, I would like to look at the statement because I'm pretty sure Kakazu does note Hidan's mortality is the reason. But anyway, here it is.
This is back in part 1. We're talking about Shippuden right now.
Does any other character have a confirmed IQ level of this high?
Who said this? Who
Asuma
was
said
saying
it.
this? Okay, Asuma, who's not even smart himself, wouldn't
Yes,
even
he
know
is.
that.
He's
right?
an elite
All right,
Jonin.
all
How
right.
is he not smart?
Okay, do you not know that Itachi, right? Itachi and Minato had the highest test scores in the academy. All right, and Six Pass going to send me the
No,
scan.
they didn't.
And Six Pass going to send me the scan.
They had
right?
the highest. They had the highest scores.
Are you saying Shikamaru was smarter than his dad?
Yes.
His dad, who literally planned out the whole Shinobi Alliance, basically, and Shikamaru wasn't a part of that.
Shikamaru, why does him planning out the Shinobi Alliance
Because
seem
right, if
difficult?
Shikamaru was the smartest motherfucker,
All he did was like, "Hey, we want people over
let
here."
me talk.
and
Let me
here."
talk. Right?
Well,
If
you haven't let
Shikamaru-
me talk very much, so I don't know if I should, to be
I
honest.
just let you talk.
No, you haven't actually let me
I
get
was
out
just
multiple
quiet.
points, though, like
I was
you
just
are.
quiet. I was just quiet.
I think we should leave this point up to the judges.
Okay, let me say this last thing, and we can leave it up to the judge, right?
Okay.
Basically, right? What you're saying is Shikamaru's the smartest person, right? And you're giving me a statement from fucking part 1, right? Do you agree that your intelligence can improve over time? I guess not. Anyway, right? Shikamaru, right, who was not a part of the Shinobi Alliance, right, who his dad had planned out, right, and he literally made up a plan for the whole Shinobi Alliance, and the plans went fluid, right? If Shikamaru was the smartest nigga in the village, right, they would have made him plan out the whole Shinobi Alliance, right? Because we know Shikamaru is not really that reliant in battle, right? Now, his father is smarter than him because he planned out the whole Shinobi Alliance thing, right? And he's like known to be like one of the smartest people in the village, right? Your statement of Shikamaru having a 200 IQ doesn't mean nothing. That was back in part 1, and that's not even clarified because Asuma thinks he has a IQ of a 200. It's not proven that he has an IQ of a 200. It's just stated to be by Asuma, who has no credible source in this fucking scam.
Okay, so
I
we're
thought we
moving
were
on
done.
from that point.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Okay, cool. So the next point I want to make is that Kakazu is stated by Pain to not be capable of losing to neither a Biju nor Jinchuriki in the data book.
Okay, and that's contradicted when he loses to Naruto. He loses to Naruto.
Well, the issue is he's not losing to Jinchuriki power. He's losing to the Russian Shuriken's power.
Oh, no, it says Jinchuriki.
Well, this statement is actually made after that. So
okay, give me the statement.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's made after. He still loses.
Yeah,
to Naruto.
it's not like he's losing to a Jinchuriki because of the Jinchuriki powers.
Okay, just give me the statement.
Yeah. Also, Kakazu wouldn't have lost to Naruto had he not been saved by Kakashi and Yamato twice.
Give me the statement.
Okay, I will, and then I'll provide evidence that he would have died had it not been for Yamato.
Give me the statement.
I'm going to get you a bunch of evidence.
And Six Pass is the statement that was corroborated in fucking part 2.
No, we already moved on from that point.
We moved on.
That's also outside help, so you're not allowed to use that. So whoever
how is that outside help?
Because you didn't even use that scan. You never brought up that point. Six Pass dropped it without permission.
I knew of the fucking scan.
You didn't. It doesn't matter. You didn't bring it up until he dropped it.
Anyways, we're moving on. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we already moved on from that point. Okay, so yeah, here it is.
What statement? What is this from? The data books?
Look at the bottom right. He said, with instructions.
Exactly.
No, he asked him to drop the scan of it's not that one. He asked him to drop the scan of Hidan talking about immortality, not that one.
No, I didn't. What?
Okay, well, I have a recording, so we can go back and look at it. Anyway.
The fuck?
Yeah, anyway, it's not really relevant to the point anyway. Yeah, so in this statement, it says the leader is confident that if they organize in pairs, they will lose to neither Jinchuriki nor to Biju.
Okay, Jinchuriki and Biju, right? So,
yeah.
Right. So what this statement is saying that he won't lose to a Jinchuriki, correct?
Nor Biju.
So it doesn't matter either Jinchuriki or Biju, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what a Jinchuriki is?
It's a person who has a Biju inside of them.
Okay, Naruto has a Biju inside of him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Do you agree? Like, anyway, are you aware that Kakashi states that like Naruto's above him after that fight?
Yes.
Okay, right. Kakashi, like him stating that he's above him, right? If Naruto's above Kakashi, right, and then Naruto is capable of beating the shit out of Kakuzu, right, and you're saying Kakuzu won't lose to a Jinchuriki, that would mean that he won't lose to the likes of Kakashi or Yamato either, correct?
He didn't lose to either of them. He was beating them up the entire fight.
Okay, who killed them?
Naruto did.
Okay, right. So he lost to a Jinchuriki. GG.
Yeah, but the issue is he would have beaten the Jinchuriki had it not been for Kakashi and Yamato banding together to help him. Like, it didn't just take a Jinchuriki to beat Kakashi.
You'll have to prove
it took
that.
a Jinchuriki plus. I can show you.
If they weren't there, then he would have died.
No, mute him.
I'm not spurging.
Yes,
prove that. Okay.
Darkstar, if you're not a fucking moderate, you better do it right. That's kind of what he just did. Okay, let that be the only warning then. So, anyway, I'll go grab the scan of Kakazu beating up fucking Naruto real quick.
In order to prove this, right, you will have to show me you will have to show me a imaginary scene where Kakashi and Yamato isn't there and Naruto's just fighting him by himself.
No, I don't.
Fucking bitch.
No, I don't have to do that. All I have to show you is that Kakashi and Yamato intervened and helped, right? Like, even if you want to say, like, had they not been there, Naruto still would have beat him, you would have to prove that.
Okay, so just show me what you're going to present for me.
Yeah, I will. I would also like to point out the Akatsuki, in chapter 323, it says the Akatsuki who cannot be killed, and it's referring to Hidan.
Okay, the Akatsuki who was fucking killed. That's contradicted.
No,
You said what? Are you saying this statement is saying the Akatsuki who cannot be killed?
Yeah.
Was Kasame not killed?
The Akatsuki, as in reference to Hidan, because it's a chapter with Hidan in it.
Okay, was Hidan not killed?
No, he wasn't.
He was. Was Kakuzu not killed?
He was.
Okay. Was Sasori not killed?
Sasori was, yeah.
Was Deidara not killed?
Deidara was, yeah.
Okay, was Kisame not killed?
Kisame was, yeah. All of the Akatsuki were
thank you.
killed except Hidan. So,
okay, you can. Oh my god. Anyways, we already moved from that.
No, we didn't move from that. We did like move to a new point, but we didn't say we couldn't go back on it. The only point we said we weren't going back on was that point of intelligence.
I mean, we already went on a tangent about like Hidan being killed or not being killed. I thought we moved on from that. But anyway,
we did move on. We didn't say we couldn't go back to it, so it's fine.
Right. So what are you trying to present for me now?
Just showing you that Yamato and Kakashi intervened and helped Naruto.
Okay.
Just to show that Jinchuriki alone can't beat Naruto, right? Or beat Kakazu.
Okay, when he did it on his own, correct?
And he never did it on his own.
Okay, what do them intervene one time has to do with anything?
Kakazu could have killed him in that one instance.
Okay, what happened the second time?
Kakazu could have killed him in that instance as well.
Okay, right. So do you agree that that Naruto was fatigued after that first time?
No.
Why wasn't he?
Because he has like the most chakra in the entire series.
Just because you have the most chakra means you can't be fatigued.
Yeah, but he's shown to use thousands of shadow clones, and at this point he only used 5.
It doesn't matter. Do you know that the chakra is distributed
Show me that he
equally?
Was fatigued.
What can I finish, bro?
Prove he's fatigued. Just go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna prove it right now.
Just skip all the bullshit.
Right. Do you know that like your chakra is like equally distributed like between the clones?
No.
You don't know that?
No, if you're talking about like it's split up equally, yes.
Okay, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So now the clones, right, who has chakras split it up by Naruto, right? Do you agree like the less chakra you have, like the slower you move or whatever?
No, not inherently.
Why not inherently?
Okay, so someone can have a lot of chakra, right, and not be able to use the full amount of their chakra, right? Like Naruto obviously isn't able to utilize his full amount of chakra at any given time because he has so much of it. So the issue is how much you can manipulate, right? So despite having like all that chakra, he has like shitty chakra manipulation. So he's only able to manipulate a small amount of that. So even if he only uses a small amount of chakra, right, or even if he uses a large amount of chakra, he's only able to manipulate a set amount. So basically he could have this pool of chakra and drain a lot of it and still utilize the same set pool.
So do you agree he's losing chakra?
Yes, he is losing chakra.
Okay, so the Naruto the first time is more fatigued than the one that the second time, correct? Like the one the second time is more fatigued than the one the first.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, what I'm saying, bro, is the Naruto who first went and attempted to kill Kakuzu the first time and failed, right? Hold on. First of all, right, the only reason why Naruto failed is because his Rasen Shuriken ran out at the last minute, right? So that it's not his fault that he actually failed, right? Because he was capable of speed blitzing Kakuzu and getting behind him, but the thing didn't hit him.
After they save him.
No, show me the first time. Show me the first.
I will. But also he didn't speed blitz him. He used shadow clones as a diversion and caught Kakuzu off guard.
It doesn't matter, right? So what I'm saying is that
it actually does.
It doesn't matter. That's a part of Naruto. That's a part of Naruto.
Concede that he didn't speed blitz then.
Do you know what a speed blitz is?
A speed blitz is where you're able to move so fast that the person isn't able to react to you.
Okay, right. Okay, Naruto was behind him before Kakuzu could react, correct?
Kakuzu wasn't even aware that he was there.
Thank you. So it's a speed blitz.
No, because he didn't. It's not that he's not capable of reacting to his speed, because we do see him react to the speed. It's that he didn't even know he was there in the first place because he got diverted by the clone.
Okay, then it's a speed blitz.
That's not a speed blitz.
Oh my God, what is it then? If you get to a spot, if you get to a spot where I'm not able to see you, right, or know that you're there, then it's a speed blitz. No matter how I use shadow clones to fucking divert you or anything, bro. It doesn't matter.
Think about this, right? Say we're in a race, right? And we're in a fucking race, and some girl runs up to you and flashes her fucking titties at you, right? And you start looking at her, and you like slow down for whatever reason, and I start outrunning.
That's not the case here.
Right now, Kakazu is distracted on the titties.
That's not the case.
He's literally distracted on the titties and not paying attention to Naruto behind him.
Naruto is really trying to attack him, right? He's literally going clones at him, and he's reacting to all of the clones.
Kakazu's
right?
not even
so it doesn't
focusing on
matter.
Naruto.
If he was fast enough, then he would be able to react to everyone who's there.
He does react to Naruto. He directly reacts.
You
to
just
him.
said he didn't know that he was there.
No, we see him react to him before that though, and then
You just said.
The only time Naruto's ever able to tag Kakazu in the entire fucking series is when he specifically notes that he was distracted by the shadow clones and was not aware that Naruto was behind him. So the only time you have to show Naruto's even remotely relative wasn't even actually him being relative. It's just him utilizing a distraction.
Okay, let's say one more thing and let's move this point on.
Okay.
All right, right. So, right, what I'm saying from this, right, Naruto, right, who you already agree that Kakuzu wasn't aware that he was there, right, when he tried to attack him with the Rasen Shuriken. No matter how he manipulated him or distracted him with shadow clones, it doesn't matter because Kakuzu was aware that Naruto can create shadow clones, right, and we see him reacting to all the shadow clones, right, but he doesn't react to Naruto, and he doesn't know that Naruto is there, right. So it is a speed blitz because you even know that he wasn't there. Do you know what a speed blitz is? The definition of a speed. The definition. Oh my! Can I finish? 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 Judge, can you tell him? Can I finish? Judge.
Ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. I'm not.
It's gonna be quick.
Make it one sentence then. No, if it's ad nauseum, I'm gonna fucking call it out. Be a goddamn moderator, Darkstar. Stop fucking around, dude.
Okay. Anyway, would you serve mute him while I'm talking? Because I don't need him saying.
I'm not gonna interrupt you.
Okay, right. So, right, what he said, right, is that Kakashi and Yamato had to step in, right? When that wasn't the case, when Naruto was able to get behind Kakuzu, right, the only thing that was different is that Naruto Rasen Shuriken ran out, right, and he didn't time it perfectly. That's the only reason why Kakashi and Yamato had to step in, because Naruto chakra had ran out on the Rasen Shuriken, but he was capable of getting behind Kakuzu and able to almost land the blow. If he would have landed the blow, Kakuzu would have just died, right? So he tried it a second time, right? And he further corroborated on the first time, and that's why he was able to hit him the second time. So that's the only reason why Kakashi and Yamato stepped in, right? So your whole statement of Kakuzu not being able to be defeated by Jinchuriki is just fucking contradicted. Now we can move on.
Okay, so I have another statement of the Akatsuki being specifically stated to be stronger than Jinchuriki. I already posted above. You can go look at it. Right above the last scan I just dropped. So even if you say it's now pretty consistent that he's able to beat Jinchuriki. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because Minato has no durability feats on the level of Biju. So he would be one shot by Kakazu if he is tagged.
Can you not like shotgun me right now, please? Where's the scan at? I didn't get the scan yet.
Looking scans, retard.
Can you not call me a retard, please?
I mean, if you're gonna be a retard, I'll call you a retard. Don't be a retard, retard. Darkstar shit. Honestly, you're starting to piss me off. Then be a mod, dude. Well, you fucking suck at it, dude.
Nah,
Noodles,
do what you
no
want.
scan. Noodles, no scan posted for me. It's just the one with Kakuzu saying, "I'll rip your heart out."
I'll repost it. This one. See, it says hardened, skillful masters, even stronger than Jinchuriki. The Akatsuki is an organization of rogue shinobi from various lands. Cool.
You said stronger than Jinchuriki?
Yes.
Okay, right. We're not about to go on this point because we literally see
it's just a supporting point for the last one.
So why are we like for the so you're going back to another? We're moving.
No, I'm not
on.
going back to it.
Oh.
I was adding as supporting evidence. The point that I'm making right now is that Minato has no capability to tank an attack from a Biju, right? So obviously, since Kakuzu is stronger, then he would also be able to one-shot Minato.
Is this your only scaling for Kakuzu?
This is the only scaling I will be using in the debate.
Okay, thank you. Now I
At
can go
least
to
for
my
attack potency.
Okay, are you aware of Tobirama stating that Minato FTG is faster than is superior to Tobirama's?
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's faster. That just means it's superior. Could be superior. In that
So what do you think he mean by superior?
chakra conservation.
You said what?
Chakra conservation.
So you're saying Minato has more chakra than fucking Tobirama?
No, I'm saying no, fucking idiot. I'm saying if he's like using the chakra more efficiently in his jutsu.
Why does chakra matters in the Flying Thunder God, right?
Because
Do you know
that's
the reason
aspect of
why
the
he
jutsu?
says this? The reason why he says this is because Minato gets to the battlefield before them, and then Tobirama says, "Oh, Fourth Hokage, your Flying Thunder God is more superior than mine."
No, he doesn't say that. He says,
then what does he say?
Shushin, which doesn't translate the Flying Thunder God. It translates the Body Flicker, which is a different technique that revolves around movement speed.
Okay, right. So he's literally saying
Not
that Minato is above him in speed.
In movement speed,
right.
not reaction or combat.
In reaction or combat.
We actually
right.
see Casey 2 Minato get blitzed by Yugito, and that same Tobirama is able to react and blitz that.
We see Yugito being blitzed by Tobirama as well.
No, yeah, so Tobirama's faster than Yugito, and Yugito's faster than Casey 2.
What I said was we see Tobirama being blitzed by Yugito as well.
I can show you a scan right now of Tobirama blitzing Yugito on 3 separate occasions. You don't want to go down this argument. Like, this is one of the
Listen, give me the scan.
Okay, sure. Here's the first one where Tobirama placed like 8 tags on him. Here's the second one where he managed to where he allowed Naruto to hit Yugito. He like grabs him and tags him.
Noodles, only one of the scans posted so far, in case you missed.
Exactly. He's so fucking stupid.
And then here's the third one. That wasn't me saying it's stupid. Where he's able to again teleport and grab Yugito before he's able to react. There's actually a fourth situation as well. I just don't have it on hand.
Okay, right. This doesn't even fucking matter at all. Like we literally see Tobirama. We literally see Tobirama stating himself that his Flying Thunder God is superior. Right. That's all I really need. Right. And then we see Minato, like when he first gets to the fucking battlefield, we literally see him like teleports a tailed beast bomb away.
That's not impressive even remotely. Nor does it
What you mean that's not impressive? What you mean that is impressive? I'm saying this Minato. Are you gonna let me finish my point, right? This Minato.
You asked me a question, bitch. You want me to fucking answer or not?
Listen up, you little Cheerio eating bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking stupid bitch.
Yo, that wasn't even D1's fault.
That's not my fault. If he's gonna ask me a question, then immediately interrupt me, and I get pissed off about that, that's his fault. That's not my fault. Don't pretend like that's my fucking fault.
He don't have to call me a bitch. When he called me a bitch, bro, that triggers me. I don't care.
Being a bitch. Not even spurting. That's a reasonable thing to say. You're saying spurred back.
Okay, right. So Noodles, is this the only? Are you done? Like, are you done? Like your whole scaling, basically.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Kakazu is so durable that Minato has no attack potency feats to be able to affect Kakazu, because obviously the Newton's third law. In order for Kakazu to generate the amount of force that he does, he would have to withstand a comparable amount of energy, or his body would be torn apart from the sheer counter force.
Do you agree that Minato is faster than Kakazu?
No, you haven't provided any evidence of that.
Okay, I provided evidence. I provided evidence that Minato will be above Naruto in speed, right? Because Naruto doesn't be compared to Minato until he reacts to the fourth Hokage, right? When Naruto uses body flicker, right? And then he compares himself in speed with Minato, right? While he was a Jonin, not even Hokage Minato, right? So I can even argue that Minato probably even got even faster, right? Because he was just a Jonin, right?
Okay.
That was before he became Hokage, right? So this KCM1 Naruto, who be faster than the one who fought Kakuzu, right, gets compared to this Joni Minato, right, who I'm using as Hokage Minato. So this Hokage Minato will be above Naruto. Naruto, who was capable of being able to react to
Okay, let me
Kakuzu and being
respond to
able
your
to
point.
shoot.
Let me respond. Mute him.
Okay.
Okay, so when you say KCM Naruto is faster than the one that fought Kakazu, I addressed this argument earlier by saying that Naruto doesn't scale to Kakazu in speed because the only situation where he tags Kakazu and is a situation where he got caught off guard. And in the situation I showed earlier, Kakazu specifically grabs Naruto with his threads. He's not able to react. And also, KCM Naruto was too slow for Yugito during the war arc, the same Yugito that fucking Kakazu was able to react to. So Kakazu is not only faster than KCM Naruto, who is equivalent to Minato or faster than Minato, depending on how you scale KCM Naruto.
Okay.
This would mean Kakazu scales above Minato in speed, attack potency, and durability.
Okay, right. I already just scaled Minato higher, right? And based off that, Minato would just speed blitz fucking Kakuzu and fucking cut every fucking single neck out his neck and his fucking hearts, right? So we can like conclude now. You can conclude.
I think those are good conclusions. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think you can conclude. Go ahead.
No, I think we just did it basically. I mean, we basically.
Oh no! I'm not. That wasn't my conclusion. You can conclude since I opened.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'll go through each point then. So to begin with the speed argument, Kakazu was demonstrated to be on the level of Yugito. Yugito, as I stated just a second ago, was capable of reacting or was capable of being faster than KCM Naruto, who he agrees or who he didn't dispute was on the level of Minato. This would mean that Kakazu scales above a character who scales above Minato, which obviously means Kakazu is faster than Minato. And I also scaled Kakazu's AP above Minato because I scaled him stronger than Jinchuriki. I also stated that these same Jinchuriki were able to one-shot Minato. He never provided any refutation to that other than saying that Kakazu wasn't truly stronger than Jinchuriki. That argument in particular, he said, wasn't stronger than Jinchuriki because Kakazu wasn't able to defeat Naruto. But the fact is, it wasn't just Naruto by himself. It was Naruto, Yamato, Kakashi, and Choji and Ino all together fighting Kakazu. It wasn't like it was just Naruto at one point. So
please don't say things you didn't say during the debate.
I did say this.
You did not, but go ahead.
Yeah, I did say that. Anyway, so Kakazu is able to also kill Naruto, as shown by the scan I posted. He was able to grab Naruto and would have killed him had it not been for Kakashi intervening. And I also brought up the Yamato feat where he was able to, Yamato saved him as well. So there's two situations where Kakazu could have killed Naruto had it not been for intervention. So D1's only refutation to Kakazu being stronger than Jinchuriki was that he wasn't able to defeat a Jinchuriki, but it wasn't just a Jinchuriki, it was the Jinchuriki with help, basically. And also, he never provided any attack potency for Minato, so Minato's not going to be able to hurt Kakazu at all during this fight.
You done,
and
Noodles?
Based upon those three reasons, Kakazu kills Minato in one shot, Minato can't hurt Kakazu, and Kakazu's faster than Minato. I think I won.
Okay, right. I believe I won because I debunked every single thing Noodle said, right? So let me start off with the scans that he sent first, right? I think the first point he brought up is about, well, I opened, right? I first brought up the statement about like Kakuzu stating that he can't kill Hidan, right? And then my opponent says, oh, he can't kill Hidan based off his immortality, right? And then I brought up the fact that Shikamaru, right, who first seen Hidan one time, was capable of defeating him while he has his immortality, right? And then I says Kakazu, right, who should be aware and know the ups and downs about Hidan's immortality, right, should be able to know a way to defeat him. But since that's not the case, and Kakuzu states that he cannot defeat him, that would just put Hidan above Kakuzu, right? I also brought up the fact that Hidan says that he's the slowest member in the Akatsuki, right? So that would put Kakuzu relative to Hidan, which would mean that Kakuzu has somewhat a sort type of speed to Hidan. right? I also brought up the fact how Naruto, right, was capable of getting behind Kakuzu, right? And my opponent even agreed that Naruto was capable of getting behind him without Kakuzu noticing, right? My opponents also brought up the fact that he used shadow clones, right? I said that doesn't matter, right? Because Kakuzu, we do see him being capable of reacting to all the shadow clones, right? The fact that he wasn't able to see that Naruto means that he got speed blitz, right? And I asked my opponent, do he know the definition of speed blitz? He says yes. Hitting someone not knowing that they're there, right? And Naruto was there, right? But he just wasn't capable of hitting him with the Rasen Shuriken, right? Because the Rasen Shuriken chakra had ran out, right? So Naruto did show capabilities of being able to kill Kakuzu, right? And the only reason why Kakashi and Yamato intervened is because Naruto's chakra ran out the Rasen Shuriken, right? And he pulled them away, right? And this was further corroborated the second time when Naruto tries again and he's able to defeat Kakuzu, right? So his whole statement about Kakuzu not being able to be killed by Jinchuriki or Jubi will be contradicted, right? He also brought up the fact how like the Akatsuki members are stronger than the Jinchuriki, right? Well, they can't be killed or whatever, right? And I literally lay out and ask him, right? Was Sasori killed? He said yes, he was killed. I also asked him, was Kakazu killed? He said yes, he was killed. I said, was Deidara killed? I said yes, he was killed. So basically, all these Akatsuki members was killed, right? So that was just contradicted statement that he resented again, right? Another statement that he brought up, right? Let's see. Oh, right. He brought up the fact that he stated that Shikamaru was the smartest member, like smartest nigga in the village, right? And then he showed me a scan from part 1, right? And then I asked Six Pass for his scans, right? Which was further corroborated in part 2, which disproves that. Also stating that his father was the smartest, right? Because his father is the one who planned out like the whole Shinobi Alliance, right? And shelled out like these members here, right? These members there, right? He just sorted out the whole plan, right? And we seen that some of his plans, right, did run out smoothly. The fact that Shikamaru was not a part of that investigation and planning out the Shinobi Alliance, which shows that Shikamaru intellect will not be on par with his father's, right? We see that Shikamaru's like shows no type of like reliance or anything being capable of like doing anything like during the war, right? In like battles and far as battle, right? So that would just like put his father above him, right? In IQ, right? Also, he bring up the statement about Kakashi saying that Kakuzu is stronger, right? I literally says Kakashi literally furthers like corroborates on that and says the only reason why he thinks that Kakuzu is stronger is he basing it off of jutsus because he literally sees like people can't use these jutsus, right? And we see that Kakuzu can like use all 5 nature transformations due to the like the hearts he stole, right? And Kakashi only says this is because he sees these jutsus and he's saying that one usually can't use these jutsus, right? And the reason why he's saying he's especially stronger because he sees Hidan just using taijutsu, right? And taijutsu is like the most like basic form of like being a ninja, right? That's like what they first learn is like taijutsu basically, right? And right, so that would just put Hidan right above Kakuzu as well, right? Also, Noodles, you got slapped, bro. I debunked everything. What
Stay
else?
right there.
Is that it, D1?
Alright.
No, it's not it. I need to show my scaling for my character as well.
Jesus
Right.
Christ,
So I
dude.
scale my character. It's not my fault, Noodles, that I debunked everything you
Bro,
said.
you just
right?
like fucking
Okay,
guys,
can I-
hold on.
No,
Hold on, let me
Noodles,
finish.
Noodles, let him finish.
Let me
Noodles,
finish.
just take mutual during his
Let me
entire
finish. Let me
Let him
finish.
go.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Yeah, D1, he's mute. Go.
All right. So I scaled my character higher than his, right? I scaled Kakuzu to Naruto, right? Naruto was able to defeat him, right? And then I scaled KCN1 Naruto above that Naruto that fought Kakuzu, right? I also brought up the fact that the fourth Raikage compares KCN1 Naruto to Minato, to a Joni Minato, right? And I'm using Hokage Minato, which Hokage Minato would be faster than a Joni Minato, right? So Hokage Minato above Kakuzu because Kakuzu scales to a base Naruto, right? So Minato above that base Naruto would be above Kakuzu, and that Kakuzu would just get speed blitzed by Minato, and Minato would just fucking cut his neck off and just slice all the fucking heart, basically. So right, that's it. But further.
All right.
So you fully finished now?
Yeah, I'm finished. True.
Yep.
Okay, so I want everyone to mute while I go through, because I took notes during this debate. I'm going to go through my judgments for pretty much all the points from the debate.
Also, mute
So-
D1 and Noodles if that's fine then, true.
Sure, yeah. So I'm just going to go through. So we start off with, they both agree that Hidan was the slowest, and then now it's got to go, now we're going through the Hidan and Kakuzu scaling. D1's initial point was that Kakuzu told Hidan to fight Yugito because he couldn't, but he didn't bring any evidence for that point, right? And then Noodles later on brought evidence of Kakazu being able to both react and tank Yugito's attack, based on like the scan that he posted, right? Him catching the fist. So and then we move on to the then we move on to the point of he can't kill Hidan, right? That was a huge point in the argument, and Noodles countered the point by saying, sure, just because you're stronger than someone doesn't necessarily mean you are able to defeat them. And he gave the example of the world's strongest man and the boxer, because there might be certain techniques that he doesn't have that doesn't allow him to kill him, right? And then he also brought up the fact that Shikamaru was intelligent, so Shikamaru was able to figure out a way to defeat the immortality, while Kakazu couldn't. But then D1 countered saying that he's his partner. He's his partner, so he should know. But the Noodles asked him why, and D1 didn't have like a refutation or an answer to why he should know just because he's his partner. So we move on to the Jinchuriki point, right? Noodles states that the Akatsuki should all be able to take down Jinchuriki, and based on the statement, and then D1 counters with, well, Naruto beat him and is able to speed blitz him. But he defines speed blitz as just being able to attack them without noticing, while Noodle says, well, there's context to it. Well, if you're distracted, if I'm not looking somewhere and there's someone comes up behind me, it's not a speed blitz, it's just I didn't notice them. So this would not counteract the evidence of Naruto being of him being able to be a Jinchuriki, because Noodles also states he got help from multiple other people, and he was able to, in fact, almost kill Naruto twice, but the other people saved him. So this would actually support Noodles' statements of Jinchuriki, the Akatsuki being above the Jinchuriki. Okay, so then who smartest talk. So okay, we can move on to Naruto to the Warak scaling, right? Where he scales his character to Yugito, where he says he can react and tank things from Yugito, while a faster Naruto wasn't unable to. He says KCM Naruto was unable to react to Yugito or keep up with her, and then obviously Kakuzu could. So this would scale Kakuzu above KCM Naruto, right? And this KCM Naruto would scale above base Minato. And D1 didn't refute like this form of scaling. This was like near the end. He didn't like refute any form of like the KCM is slower than Yugito, who is slower than Kakazu, right? And so based on this, the only thing he has is sort of Minato having a better form of Flying Thunder the God than the second, but he even proves that the second is faster than him multiple times, right? So this doesn't scale his abilities anywhere. So based on this, I would say that Noodles pretty much took every single point, and D1 didn't have any scaling for his character. There we go. That's my judgment. Everyone can now spurg out